Many people in Sweden right now are asking the same question. I lost my full time job. I'm new here. I'm a student. I'm still searching. Can I manage on a part time job for now? And some of you might also be thinking, is doing part time a step backwards? Let me be very clear from the start. Working part time in Sweden while you search for something stable is not a failure. But you do need to understand what part time work can realistically support and where its limits are. If you are new here, I am Kanika. I am a recruiter in Sweden and I work closely with both international and local candidates. On this channel, I share real hiring insights, not motivation, not guesses, but what actually works in Sweden's job market. And being an immigrant myself, I know that when you arrive in Sweden, the first thing on your mind is very practical. How do I start earning and supporting myself or my family? So, if you are navigating job uncertainty right now, stay till the end. This video will give you clarity. Let's start by understanding what kind of part time jobs people usually get in Sweden. In reality, most part time jobs in Sweden are in sectors like restaurants and cafes, cleaning services, warehouses and logistics, retail and supermarkets, delivery platforms. These roles are easier to enter, especially if your Swedish is still improving or you are in between professional roles. One important thing to understand here is this: these jobs are R based, not experience based. Your previous title doesn't matter much. What matters most is your availability, reliability, and work attitude. Now, once you understand the type of jobs available, the next natural question is, okay, but how much do these jobs actually pay? For most entry level part time roles, the hourly pay usually ranges between 110 to 180 SEK per hour, depending on the job and the collective agreement. So let's turn that into real numbers. If you work around 20 hours per week, you are looking at roughly 9 to 15,000 SEK per month before taxes. Now, here's a very important practical detail many people miss. Because these roles are hourly based, if your employer allows extra shifts or additional hours, you can earn more by working extra when opportunities come up. Of course, after tax, the amount will be lower, so budgeting becomes very important here. And here's something very important I want you to hear because this comes directly from real hiring experience. In some part time roles, especially in retail, warehouses, cafes, or services, if you show strong interest, consistency, and quality in your work, there is a high possibility to move into a full time contract later. But this doesn't happen automatically. It happens when you are reliable, when you take responsibilities, when you show interest in staying long term, and when you communicate clearly with your manager. So, if you are taking a part time role, don't see it only as an income, see it as a strategic entry point also. Your effort and attitude matter a lot here. Now, even if this possibility, it's still important to stay realistic because income alone doesn't tell the full story. In cities like Stockholm, Gothenburg, or Malmo, rent alone can take a big portion of your part time income. Add food, transport, phone bills, and basic expenses, and you'll notice something very quickly. Part time income usually support basic survival, not comfort, and definitely not long term stability. That's why, from a recruiter's perspective, part time work is usually not enough to support a family on its own. So, does this mean part time jobs are a bad idea? No, not at all. It just means they need to be used with the right mindset and the right planning. Part time jobs make the most sense when you are a student, when you recently lost a full time role, when you are new in Sweden and building local experience, or you are actively applying for full time jobs. In these situations, part time work becomes a bridge, not your final destination. There is absolutely no issue in doing part time work in Sweden while you rebuild your career. Just remember this: Part time work helps you stay stable today, but your long term focus should always be something sustainable. If this video helped you understand, subscribe to Kanika S Sweden Jobs for honest recruiter insights. And tell me in the comments below, are you currently working part time or considering it? I read and try to reply personally. Let's make your next career move a confident one. Hey Doa and a happy new year.